So all month long, we have been alluding to, we had some news to share with you, and there have been hints, but by now, you've seen the little video we made a couple weeks ago. We're having another baby. Really, we've held on to this for so long. It hasn't really been that long, but it's felt so long that it's been just like a secret. Yeah, Harrison's gonna be a big brother. And now it's not a secret anymore. We can talk about it. We're far enough along that we feel comfortable.
Okay, so I guess I'll kind of start with from the beginning, story-wise, and if you've watched the vlogs, then you may know a little bit and whatnot. So, as you all know, or some of you may know, before Harrison came along, we had an adoption that had fallen through. Also, before that, we started looking into adoption pretty much after we got engaged, knowing that it could be a pretty long process. We really started putting our name in the hat, so to speak, after our wedding.
Yeah, because the home study process takes a long time. We can do a video on that, but it takes a long time.
We started that, and we had a year of nothing, essentially. A year that we didn't hear much. We didn't hear anything. We weren't really in much communication, even with the first agency that we worked with, until we had the initial plan that fell through. After we had not been hearing anything, hold on. So once we had a year of not hearing anything, and the adoption fell through, we started looking at surrogacy agencies.
Let's keep going.
This
is authentic.
we went to Mexico last year, and
May of 2024.
May of 2024, and we did the deposit,
Yeah.
and we had embryos created. Again, the surrogacy process can also take a long time. So it's been a year since we created. It's been
a year and a half.
A year and a half since we created the embryos. We were not planning necessarily to have another baby We're not planning necessarily to have another baby this quickly, but it's kind of just the way that life happened for us. So Harrison came into our lives, and
they watched it. You guys know, it was it happened overnight.
Adopted this sweet baby, as you all know. But we had our embryos created. We really didn't hear anything else about the embryos until, and honestly, if you guys are watching the vlog, if you guys have watched for a little while, or went back and looked, we have videos from when we went to the beach last year talking about our embryo process and stuff. But we had not really heard anything from our surrogacy agency in regards to the situation up until probably around May of this year.
It took a long time for us to match with the surrogate, so our embryos just sat there for a long time.
We had a couple of actually failed surrogate matches, and so we didn't really know what the timeline was looking like. But as you all may know now, we're pregnant.
Yeah, our first transfer was successful. Our first actual. Is it authentic as it can get? He's getting tired, but our first embryo transfer. So yeah, Tyler said we went through a few different surrogates that either dropped out of the program or just it didn't work out. But the first embryo transfer we actually did was successful. And
like we said, it wasn't. We always knew we would want another kid, I'm sure, but it was not planned specifically for it to be this close, but it happens.
We're very excited.
We're very excited.
Yeah.
But hey,
we wanted you to be in this announcement. I don't think you wanted to be in this announcement.
So yeah, July 2026 is what it's looking like, and we don't know the gender yet. I'd say if you guys have any questions, we are open to answering some within reason in the comments. Some things are just, private, but I like being an open book about these things for the most part, because since we've started talking about it on the vlogs and such, we've had a lot of other gay couples reach out to us and ask us questions about either the adoption process or the surrogacy process. Now having went through both. So it's super exciting. I grew up with a bunch of siblings. Nothing wrong with being an only child, and sometimes for people that's the only option. But if given the opportunity, I would, I would definitely want for my child to have a sibling. My parents always told me that when, unless something happens, but when your parents are gone, your siblings are the next closest relatives that you have here. And me and my siblings are like this, so I'm looking forward to seeing that bond.
Harrison being a big brother.
No pun intended.
Harrison being a big brother. And we wanted to do a photo announcement, but believe it or not, they don't make 9-month-old, or they're not easy to find 9-month-old big brother outfits.
So there will be about 1.5 years between Harrison and his brother or sister. There's 1 year and 2 weeks between me and one of my brothers. And me and him are super, super close, as you all saw him on the vlog the other day. So yeah, that's the news that we have to share. That's all we have right now. That's all we have to share. We don't.
Yeah, there's been some ultrasounds. Everything's looking good, healthy. Everything's good. We just had the NIPT test on Monday, and we're waiting for the results for that. But otherwise, everything looks good, and we're super excited. We felt comfortable enough to share with you all, and it just lined up that we could announce on Christmas. Something more to add. Yeah, so if you're watching this when it goes up, Merry Christmas. It is Christmas Day, but in real life right now, it's Christmas Eve, and we have so much to do. There were hints. We did drop hints through the entire month of Vlogmas. They were subtle. One person caught them, and I removed the comment because I didn't want the news out yet. But there's an ultrasound ornament on the tree that we did not blur out or block out. And there's been talks about another baby. Okay. We'll come back.
Yeah. Telling Sean that I was like, I don't know about this light. I feel like I look really washed out, but I think it's just because it's winter and I just look really white. And I'm the only one in our house that is fully Caucasian. So
before I put Harrison down to sleep, someone did guess. Someone was able to guess that we had a baby coming, or maybe they just were asking if we had a baby coming. But there were clues. There is an ultrasound. There is an ultrasound on our tree that has been in plain sight this entire time. And there were other clues. But Harrison just went down for his first nap. I'm starting to make Christmas wrap at 10:12. I really don't need to start until 2, but I'm gonna make lasagnas, put them in the fridge until it's time to bake them. So right now I have I'm making 3 lasagnas today. So I have ground beef and Italian sausage and sweet Italian sausage in 2 of the pans. I'm using all the burners. The one back here is just some smoked sausage. That's going to go in both of them. It's already cooked. I'm just browning it a little bit, I guess. I need another pan, but this is going to be just a saucepan, and then the Dutch oven will cook it all together. Then I'm going to start boiling noodles back there, and then I need to make the ricotta mixture and mix it all together. But they don't take that long to cook. It's just I want it done out of the way. That way, I'm not cleaning up until people get here, essentially. Tyler is watching. We have just Christmas episodes of TV shows that we like on the TV while we cook. Tyler's folding some laundry. It's just the rest of the vlog's gonna be regular. The announcement was its own thing, but the rest of the vlog is gonna be our regular Christmas Eve. He's folding laundry. we're starting to get our house ready for guests in several hours. Our event starts at 5. It is currently 10:41. My 2 meat sauces for the 2 tomato-based lasagnas are cooking. I make Tyler a pumpkin-based lasagna every year. That's just like low acid. It's not good for you. Still lots of dairy, lots of cheese, but it's lower acid because he doesn't do red sauce because of his GERD. So I kind of make him a separate thing. That way he can still participate. But the 2 red sauces actually take time to cook. They are now cooking, well, simmering. And once they simmer, I'm gonna start boiling the noodles. I'm gonna let these cool down because I'm gonna bake later. So I'm gonna let them cool down a little bit. Then I'll boil the noodles and start assembling. Here's the ricotta cheese I'll be using today. Probably like 2.5 containers. And I'll say, I don't have any real interest in making my own ricotta cheese. It's one of those things, like, if I needed to, I could. But, like, I don't have the time today to do it. So, and I don't think anyone actually cares. I've never heard someone say, like, when I've served them lasagna, it's like, oh, the ricotta cheese is really good in this. Or, like, to me, it's like one of those things, like, you have to have it, but it doesn't have its own, like, flavor profile. It just makes it, like, creamy and rich. Good morning. Hi. Ready?
Sean saw that The Wizard of Oz was playing like on actual TV, and so he just turned it on. And it's interesting because it has like the commercials and stuff. I know it's on like HBO Max and you can watch it that way, but we just have it playing on real TV. I've talked about Oz at length on this channel. I'm an Oz fanatic. I love Wicked. I love Wicked, but I love Wizard of Oz. I grew up like that's my childhood movie. I was obsessed. I love Judy Garland. I love Dorothy. It's my comfort movie. It just means so much to me. I have it tattooed on my arm for anybody who may not know that. But yeah, I'm laying here watching it, and I was just like, I know every word to every song. I can like pretty much recite the script to this movie. It's kind of crazy.
So I've started converting Harrison's playroom into, I don't even think it's gonna be a dining room as much as a place for people just to sit at, in case people want to like just come in from this room. So it's like a regular white folding like banquet table, and then this tablecloth is from Target, and this is from Amazon. I did get a chance to use it. We're at the end of Wizard of Oz, and we're gonna put some holiday stuff on. Is Wizard of Oz a Christmas movie? Maybe.
People watch it around. Yeah, I don't. It always runs around Christmas. I don't know why.
And then I'm bringing the lasagnas back up to room temperature. They were in the fridge, so that way they don't have to bake for as long. And then they're gonna go in the oven in about 20 more minutes. It's currently 3:52, and then we're gonna have to put the dog. We're gonna feed the dogs, get them put up, because I don't want dog hair flying around. We've already vacuumed and mopped. Our Christmas Eve function just wrapped. We finished cleaning up. A lot of people in our house. It was a lot of fun. We lost our family game of categories for the second year in a row. We won a couple years ago, but we lost this year. We'll show you what our haul is from our families. We know the vlog was like, we had a lot of news at the beginning, and then we were so busy today. And when our family functions are going on, I try just to like put the camera away, usually. As well as just spend the holiday together. So
I'm also exhausted, so if I look exhausted, it's because I'm exhausted.
yeah, it's been a long day. So Tyler and I did one gift for each other on Christmas Eve. We do this every year. And Tyler's gift to me was the album of the year, which is Swag by Justin Bieber. I don't think I would have bought this for myself, but great album. All hits. My favorites on it, as Tyler does, is Daisies, Yukon, and all I can take is the first 3 songs are my favorites in the album.
I'm wearing the gift Sean gave me, which is this Wizard of Oz hat, but it almost looks like I don't even know, like a university hat or something, but it says the Wizard of Oz, so that's pretty cool, and I like it a lot, so And we watched Jaws today, and I was just talking.
That's the reason I picked that gift to give you tonight.
So that was pretty cool. We received this candle, Blue Fern and Citrus. Smells good. I actually always love a candle as a gift now because I love to burn the candles around the house. So Sean's uncle said the same thing. He was like, "We will use a candle." So that was cool.
Yeah. My mom, this is like the thing I wanted from her, was this giant cutting board. It's teak wood, I think. It needs to be like oiled up. Yeah. It's 15 pounds. It's really heavy. I think it's gonna have like a permanent fixture on like our counter.
I don't know if you all saw that video.
But I'm so happy to have this. I've wanted it for a long time, but I didn't want to buy one myself. So
they come with this small one too.
Yeah, and then no, I don't think it came with it, but she also just got me a new small cutting board. I don't. It's weird. Maybe some people think it's weird cutting boards as gift, but like I just wanted new ones. And we have this large kitchen, and I wanted a really large cutting board because I cook all the time, and I find I don't have enough cutting board space. So I have to use like 2 or 3, and so I just wanted a large one. And then my mom got us Michael Jackson Off the Wall. It's kind of an inside joke between us. But it's also one of the few Michael Jackson albums we don't have. When I was like 10 or 11, I went through a huge Michael Jackson phase. I always grew up like on Michael's music, but my parents obviously huge Michael Jackson fans just by nature of when they grew up. And this is just an album we didn't have, and now we do. And then my mom got me a chef's knife. Another thing that's been on my list for a little bit. Tyler wouldn't get me one for Christmas, he said. I don't know if they were in cahoots or not, but she got me like a real sharp, like, chef's blade. So.
And then I got these bath bombs from Sean's mom. She said that these were made by a small business. So these ones smell really, really good.
I think I can smell those coming out of the box.
It's from a brand called Life Around Angels. Everything in this package is handmade by me, and I take pride in creating a good bath bomb for people to enjoy. But yeah, this one smells really good, and I actually got a ton of bath bombs because Sean's aunt also got me a pack of bath bombs. So I have like, I don't even know.
That's 12.
Like 24 bath bombs in here right now, so that will set me up for a good long while.
Like a month.
And no, I don't use my bath bombs for every bath, but I probably will. Well, I probably will now that I have 24 of them. But usually I will save them because my favorite bath bombs are the Being Frenchie cashmere vanilla ones. But everyone a loaf of sourdough. So we have this loaf of sourdough bread with garlic butter, but
hell yeah!
I was like,
probably should put this in the fridge a while.
I will probably just
you can keep it on the counter up to 6 weeks.
I may just have, what is this?
Probably got like 3 or 4 days with it.
Yeah, I was like, maybe I'll cut a piece of it tomorrow with my coffee in the morning, because I have to take my medicine with food anyways. And then, okay, I think now we're into Harrison's things. So,
this was our gift we let him open from us tonight. It was a copy of 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. He hung on for a long time tonight, but eventually he did start to crash. And I tried to read it to him. I made it like halfway through before he literally knocked the book out of my hand because he wanted to go to sleep. So,
but then he got a pack of these like little stacking rings. He has.
I'm up to the camera.
He has like a few of these actually, but you know we're just toys everywhere. That's how it's been. And then I think these are bath toys, which he is really enjoying toys in the bath right now, so that was a good gift. And then this is a Miss Rachel. I'm not really sure what it is. It's a Miss Rachel toy of some sort. But Sean told his aunt that so many people
it's like a boxy. So
many people were or had gotten him Bluey stuff. So maybe Miss Rachel is like his other thing we watch. It's not Miss Bluey, so
not Bluey.
Not Bluey, Miss Bluey. This is a walkable musical jump ball toy, which Harrison has gotten quite a few of these like jumping gifts, I feel like, this year. So
It's a crab for a little Pisces baby, and the crab is Cancer, isn't it? And then this bee toy. My mom said it was like a beehive joke, like, you know, it's his first Beyonce gift. But it's like these bees that you can pull out of the beehive.
And then Sean's mom actually, we're not gonna pick it up because it's huge, but back here, you can see it. It is like a bumper car, a bluey bumper car, which Harrison is not. Harrison is not quite big enough for yet, but I think he will really, really enjoy that when the time comes. And then also it has a giant inflatable of Bluey in it. I was thoroughly shocked. I don't know where Sean's mom found that. I don't know what, like, but I think Harrison, when the time comes, will really love that.
He loved the box when he came in because there's like a giant Bluey on the box. Yeah. Then there's a walker somewhere. He got a walker.
Oh yeah, that it's in there. I moved it when we were moving chairs.
We've moved Harrison's nugget. That's what you guys were just sitting on. We're gonna let it sit so it's here. We've moved his stuff under the tree. Tyler's stuff for me. Tyler's stuff for me under the tree. I have to move Tyler's gifts up here, and then that's gonna be it. That is Christmas Eve. I'm
not trying to sound like I'm complaining. I'm just so tired. We've been socializing for like days. It feels like a week now, and I'm just ready to lay in the bed. But we also have to compile all these toys and put our things away. We did already. We
can do that tonight. You can play with them in the morning.
Yeah, I don't mean like take them upstairs, but I mean, you know, just like sit them somewhere. I'm excited to, not tonight because it's already 10 o'clock, but I mean, I am excited. I'm excited for both of these bath bombs, but the ones Sean's mom got me smell really good. I smell them like don't.
Wish you could eat them. Alright, that's going to do it for Christmas Eve. This is going up on Christmas Day. Obviously, we shared amazing news with you all, and I hope you guys are... obviously, we have a lot of baby content coming up, and we have one day of Vlogmas left tomorrow, being Christmas Day. So we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.